Okay, everyone. I am at the Holiday Inn in Terre Haute, just doing a quick update. Everyone else is in bed upstairs. We got here pretty late. I think it's 12:30 after, I think, 500 miles of driving just now. And yeah, our last update yesterday got crunched. There was just too much background noise, so you couldn't tell what we were saying. Also, we gave up on that one. Sorry about that. But yeah, the quick update from Hallet. The first session was very rainy. There was thunderstorms, and it seemed like possibly we wouldn't even get the day in. But we did. A few stops and starts. Our session was particularly wet, and by the time some of the other cars were running, even though Hallet drains well, yeah, by the time some of the other cars were running, the line was getting dry. So the order got mixed up a little bit, which is interesting. It helped us in some ways, hurt us in others. By the afternoon, it was definitely drying. There was a dry line forming, but it was getting drier and drier for everyone. So there was a big mix-up in the order there. Overall, we still came out okay relative to the people that were fighting against for the third position, and we maintained that. I think we actually might have extended it slightly. All-wheel drive obviously helps, and we cranked up the power to max, just because we know we're going to be real slow in the corners. We thought, hey, let's crank it up and see if we can maximize those straights, and it seemed to work pretty well. In the morning, we ran just our standard setup. We were going to change it, but then the timing got screwed up, and we didn't have time. So it was really skatey. The car was really skatey. But in the afternoon, with some help from Sasha at Mountain Pass, we put a wet weather, what we think is wet weather setup on it, and it was much closer to being able to turn. The line was drying a little bit anyway. Yeah, so all in all, more fun, a better result as well. So that was Hallet. Solidified our third place there, which was great. And then we went to Topeka, which is only 4 hours away, not too bad. And that's where we were today. Again, it was rainy in the morning. The track was wet. It didn't get all the way dry for everyone through this session. It was very cloudy, a little bit misty. So the order wasn't quite as jumbled. The big news there is that I did lose the car a little bit in one of the quarters coming out where everyone was sliding. I was sliding, I caught it, then I think what happened was I got too savvy on the throttle, and of course we had the power turned up, so got out of shape, and then went all the way around and ended up halfway on the track and halfway not. I saw the guy behind me was coming. He was a little ways back. I got back out on the track. He went by me on the right side, and then I just chased him. That was super K. I chased him all the way around the rest of the way, which is actually pretty difficult because you can't see so much aero on that car. It pulls all the water off the track. But we figured it out, and even with a spin that cost probably somewhere between 12 and 13 seconds according to the car, we still ended up, I believe, 7th, which was good enough to mostly maintain our third place position. And then in the afternoon, it was starting to dry. I would say maybe 80% dry, 85% dry. And yeah, there was, in the later parts of the morning session, people were starting to throw mud on the track at the various apexes and stuff. So there's a few spots that were pretty dang slick, even though the line was drying. Our times were like 5 seconds slower than our practice times, as an example. But yeah, we did pretty well. It was again, we did full power. We ran out of power on about the last straight or two, so that cost us a few seconds. And then, just not trying to optimize anything, make sure that stay on the track, get the car back. We still ended up third, with a little bit of a mixed up order, so that was pretty good. And then we made the 500-mile trip here, and now we're going to bed soon. Yeah, just thinking about being patient, especially if it rains, bringing the car back in good shape, watching our tire wear, which is a bit of a concern still, and then thinking about getting that rain set up if it ends up being wet again tomorrow, which it seems like it will. So that's the update from Terre Haute, Indiana. We will catch you again later. Peace.